Wade Heineman. It is 8:24 p.m., 6:28, 23, youtube.com/@Wade, yes. Twitter.com/Wade, yes, yes. There's my license plates, and this is me from the side. There's my Escalade. I left home about 3:30 p.m. today. Went to the post office, Fairbank, then the Amish store. Well, Casey's gas station, got a little gas. Then to the Amish store, which is south of Fairbank, the one I always go to. And then into Old Wine. Fontana Park, drove through there trying to get... It helps me relax from PTSD to go through a park like Fontana Park, and I've been driving through there for the last 10 years. Frauds know this. They were in Old Wine filming me in both the gas stations I was at, trying to catch me out of context because, as you know, I'm 2 feet away always when I do my videos. They try and catch me when I'm, in my vehicle, like in another vehicle filming me. Obviously, I'm going to look different from a distance than I look up close. And the guy was stalking me with his phone camera in one gas station, and I confronted him. I said, stop filming me. And he said, no, I can do whatever I want. That's what they do after I prove my identity. They start stalking me. This was a former military guy. You can just tell. He said, nobody gives two shits about you anyway. I said, well, nobody cares about someone been tortured for 10 years while people stage lies about him his whole life and steal his life's work. And he didn't have a response for that. So anyway, so that's what I did today. Indications that lies were staged with this shirt. I'm poor. I can't buy new clothes every time these frauds stage lies with my clothing. They've been breaking into my shed for years now, I've said. Over and over again. I called Fayette County Sheriff's Department like 400 times, 2017, 2021. They charged me with harassment for calling up there too often about people breaking into my home and people compromising my digital device. And like I said, I've never had a ReliaCard. I keep getting texts from ReliaCard about my balance. I don't have a ReliaCard. Whoever did it, the only people that should have my phone number are U.S. Cellular, which is my service, Fayette County Sheriff's Department, and my parents. Those are the only people that should have my phone number, and the bank, Reedland Bank. Other than that, nobody else should have it. I've done nothing nefarious. I just noticed also when I changed my coins at the bank, Reedland Bank, there were some coins that my sister had from different countries she's visited, and I accidentally put them in with the change. The coins were sitting in the mobile home on the dresser in there where her ashes and her purse used to be. That's where people were claiming that I had makeup. That was my sister's stuff. That was all with her ashes. For some reason, my mom put that stuff together in their house on X Avenue where I grew up. And when I stayed there in late 2013, middle of 2013 on to December 2013, when I left there, because my parents had moved into the red and white barn home at that time, and I had moved out from ex-fiancés in 2013, I took my sister's ashes to protect it into the mobile home with me, and that whatever the stuff that was around it that was hers, which is a purse that had makeup and pictures and those coins in it from different countries she visited. So I accidentally changed those coins. They didn't say anything about it. I assume they didn't go through the changing machine. So I don't know what they did with the coins unless they did go through and went registered as other coins. But this is the same paper I used earlier today, twitter.com/Wade, yes, youtube.com/@Wade, yes. This will be posted on a new, I set up a YouTube and Gmail account on my Samsung phone because I was getting indications every time I go on YouTube. It's hard to, every time I go on YouTube, it's indicated it's a black person from Wisconsin again. So I set up a Gmail account on it to identify my Samsung phone as mine. I already explained why I had to get 2 phones because they broke my phone May 31st and lock me out of my twitter.com/@realwade51. Twitter.com/realwade51 and youtube.com/@Wade Allen Heineman. That's why I have two phones. I set up a new US Cellular account to try and transfer my accounts that time, and then it didn't work, so I had to go get a new phone for my old account, 319-264-0815, which was shut off the 10th of June. I have not been able to use it. So I only have one active service. I switched the SIM cards back and forth into the different phones. But I just set up this YouTube that I'll be posting this on. I'll link it to my Twitter account in the next tweet. Twitter.com/Wade. Yes. Guess I might as well get out here now. So here is home. Again, my parents just had a fit about this stuff on the back. All that, it's not paint. That's just that stuff that like high school people put on the back on their windows, and that is just sitting on the bumper there. That's my parents. They don't care about my life being destroyed or people staging lies with DNA that they stole out of the shed floor, like paper towels with my blood on it, or all kinds of whatever, bodily fluids they could get out of my Escalade. So anybody who's been in this Escalade, Mexicans are swarming around me again in the last few days. They do not own this car. This is mine. There was never a loan to any Mexican ever. I've never gotten any money from any Mexican. There should never be any Mexican on this property. I'm not never been attracted to a male transgender child, but that's being indicated with these Mexicans again. Why? They showed up at the, there's 4 Mexicans showed up at the laundromat in Owine, and I think they might have the Texas truck. Why did they show up there before me? Everybody knew I was going to be doing laundry because I contacted my mother about, that's what was on my list to do things because it was hot weather. All my clothes were smelling at that point. I said I need to wash clothes. That was on my list of things to do. So there's only one laundromat in Owine. That's where I always go. There's no laundromats in Reedland or any other surrounding towns. So everybody knew I was going to be going there. So everybody's ready to stage lies wherever I go. As I explained to my mom, there's some guy in there making a call on a Motorola phone to someone named Seth about the program is watching you, they're recording you, and all this stuff. He's a low IQ guy trying to make it sound like it's me, I think. But anyway, this is, I prove who I am, and then I got people following me around with phone cameras trying to make me look out of context when every one of my videos is like this, 2 feet away. I can't film myself as another person in a vehicle or 30 feet away in a gas station. So this is what you have to go with right here. Green eyes. There's my hand again. 11-inch, 10.7-inch hands. So this will go on a different YouTube account. The new one I set up on my Samsung phone.